Right, that says live now. I'll just wait for a few people to jump on and then we'll get cracking with this stream and talk about some altcoins which I think are at good levels to buy, and we'll have a look at some general market sentiment first. If I just post this link a second and then I'll get right on with it. Let me know where you're from in chat. Let's get a few of them here. There we go, that's all socials done. Right, so let's start off by just taking a look at some general market sentiment at the minute. As we can see, this is the Bitcoin dominance chart that we have on at a minute. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, I did say that this level of 62% was quite a key area to get to. If we just drop onto the daily time frame. So we got to this level and we did lose it, but we were failing to drop below it. That time eventually come, so we had that period of consolidation from pretty much the beginning of February all the way through until to mid-March, and then we did start to lose that level. And now we've come down to this next level of support for Bitcoin dominance at 57%. We have lost that level, and we are struggling to get back above it. I think if we do get a daily closure above this line, we might start to push on. As you can see, alts and all BTC is getting a bit of a hammering at a minute, but it's nothing to worry about. What we could expect is a bit of a sideways BTC for a while, and that will give alts some further time to drop. But if we do lose this level at 57%, we've got another key level at 52%. If you just look on the weekly time frame, the last time I was down there was back at this week, and that was April 2019. And then ever since then, Bitcoin dominance has not been any lower than that. So if we do drop lower than that, things are going to absolutely blow up. So how's everyone doing in the chat? Welcome to today's stream. I'm just going to cover three main altcoins which I think are nice buying opportunities now, and then I will jump into some price analysis from the comments, and any projects you'd like me to cover or check out if we get enough time. I didn't manage to do a video yesterday, or knackered. So that's Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look at ETH BTC. Zoomed right out on my weekly time frame. This is still massively undervalued against BTC pairing. Satoshi values are low. Currently I've got this line here which we need to close above this red line. I think if we do, what am I doing there? If we do close above this line here, I think we're still in bullish territory and we can really start to push on. The next key area is breaking through this level at 46,000 Satoshis, and then we can really start to look at around this key area here where we traded in a lot in the past. But I mean, it's an unknown really if we're going to get all-time highs in Satoshi pair. You would expect so, because you would expect to decouple from ETH and BTC, but it's not quite happened yet. So let's have a look at some projects which I'm interested at buying now, because we have dropped down some great levels. First one, I did some price analysis on KUSAMA the other day, and if you just look onto some 4-hour time frame, I did a separate video on this the other day, and there were two levels I identified. We had that 38%, the 50%, and the 61%, and I did say, if you're looking to buy ladder orders from this position down to this position at a 618, the 50% retracement fib has been tapped to an absolute T. So that was your buy zone there. If you managed, I always say about laddering orders down, and for example, you put 25% of your, say you had $100, you only put $100 in, you put them at $25 increments all the way down, and you would have picked two orders up here at the 382 and the 50% retracement level. There's nothing to say that this is still going to continue down. I mean, if you look at the trend line here, we are trending down. We've spiked above it a few times, but we are failing to close above this trend. So personally, this is still quite bearish. If we just, let's have a look at my yeah, if you're looking at the MACD, it's quite bearish. The RSI, not much action there, around mid-ground, 50%, so there's nothing going on there. There's a good chance that we might still come down and test some of these levels before we do start to push up, because we do know when things get a little bit bearish, it's not too bad at the minute, but we should expect to come down to some further levels. So that is a project which I think is at a good level to buy now. So you're talking anywhere from 424 all the way down to 338 sats is a good level to buy. Let's crack on. Looking at KUSAMA at around $350. Well, yeah, that's just above that level there at 618 level, so I think anything around these levels is a good buy, to be honest. Yeah, so that's looking it's still looking slightly bearish on this time frame. And then if you just look at a BTC pairing, that's probably got the same scenario. I did identify this level at 382. We've bounced up that and we are starting to push on, but it depends what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin does start push on back up to 60k, you might get a bit of a selling pressure on the Satoshi pairs, but things are, it's just, it looks red throughout the board, but there's not much going on there, to be honest. So that's the KSM and the BTC and the USDT pair. The next pair I'm going to cover is CHILIZ, and I have a lot of people been looking at this, and I've done quite a few videos on this, and let's just drop onto the daily time frame. This has got quite a bit of selling pressure, but if you look at this entire move, look at that in a percentage from, I don't know, we'll take the bottom move in February up to the top, 4,730%, which is absolutely massive, and you'd be in the wrong mind if you was not taking profit, if you was somebody who bought down at these levels. So profit taking does happen, and the more profit taking might happen, unfortunately it does bring the price down, but to me, nothing to worry about. This is a solid project, a solid asset. So let's just have a look at this move on the, I don't know, let's use this time frame. We'll have a look at the entire move. So we'll start from the bottom there, bottom to top, and we've lost this 618 level now. I mean, that's at 42 cents. Usually I would look at the next fib level, but I think that's just a little bit too low, to be honest. So I'm just going to drop to the 4 hour time frame. My catch is coming down to that level. Let's just have a look at how it looks on this pair here. Well, it has done about 78% retracement level, so to me, I think that's a bottom. I don't think we're going to go any higher, any lower than that. I think if you're looking to buy, let's just look at a MACD. Yeah, the MACD is bearish. We need that to flip round. The RSI is well oversold. So to me, that is a good buy. I think anywhere around these levels at 38.7 cents is a nice buy. And then we can really start to push on soon. Do not let the selling pressure put you off. Just look at it as an opportunity, because it's a solid project. Like I say, when we're getting into US soon, we could get into some decent football teams like Barnsley or something like that, or you know what I mean, some big European teams. But there could be some good teams to target here. So that is a good buy for me, to be honest. I would buy it there. And CHILIZ in the BTC pair, same scenario. It's looking. Let's just have a look at that on a Satoshi value. Top to bottom to top, yeah, 709 satoshis is a decent level for me to buy in, to be honest. So if you're looking to buy in sats, that's your level there in let's just have a look at the chart, see what's going on. Anchor, I've seen a few people talking about Anchor, Andy, so I'll have a look at that soon. Let me write it down, because I've got a brain like a sieve. Anchor, Lightning Protocol. There's some projects on there I've never heard of. What's that one? Lifeline Token. Charity orientated. Never ever heard of that one. Don't be laughing at Barnsley, it's a right team. Harmony one, I'll have a look at that as well. So one more project I'm just going to look at. So that's KUSAMA, and that is CHILIZ. Where's the other project? So we're looking at what engine? No, it wasn't that one. I think it was Zilliqa. I think Zilliqa's done quite a good retracement if you look at this entire move, yeah. So Zilliqa, let's get rid of that fib and see what's going on here. So we was very close to it in all-time highs. We're up to 22.8 cents. All-time highs at 22.3 cents. So we was very close, but we've had quite a good sell-off here, and I think this is a good buy-in. If you look at the entire move from the bottom to the top, we have done a 50% retracement now, which I've noticed quite a bit recently that a lot of altcoins have been doing 50% retracements and then popping back up. So we'll just need to monitor. I think if we do close, as you can see, we've rejected off this 382 level. If we do start pushing up, I think these orders will be null and void. But if you're looking to buy, I would still place some orders here, and I would place some orders down here. Again, ladder average down. If you're looking to place a few orders, potentially place them at 18.7 cent. Somewhere middle at 18.2 and then 17.7. You might be able to pick some up there. If we do get another bit of a shakeout, you can look at this level here at 16.3 cent. So just keep a few spondoolies on the side looking to top up if you need to, if you're wanting to top up on Zilliqa. What the hell is OIN? OIN, never heard of that. So that's the tether pair covered. If we just look at a BTC pairing too, similar scenario here, but yeah, let's have a look at the entire move. We'll have a look at it from this wick down here. Let's get rid of that shite. If you're looking at these lines and thinking, what are them? So the blue lines are my monthly levels of support and resistance, and the purple lines are weekly levels. So we've put a fib on from the entire move, from the 16th of March when we had that big dump. Let's just bring it right up to the top. So this is the BTC pairing. If you're looking to buy, this has hit that 382 level and it's popping back up at a minute. But you could look at this level here, 304 to 307, 308. So that's a nice level there. We've got some monthly support and we've got a Fibonacci level at 618. So that could be a nice level for you to buy. So that's all three assets which I think are great buys now. That is KUSAMA, we've got CHILIZ, and we have Zilliqa. All done some nice retracements and are good buying opportunities. I think all these dips are opportunities and you should take them if you're looking to buy, or if you're new to crypto, then follow me because you'll get some good advice. Right, I've seen a few people in the comments talking about Marsh. I have absolutely no idea what it is. So what I'm going to do, just do a little tiny bit of research first before I do some price analysis. Let's have a look at Marsh. Uni Marshall. Never even heard of his project before, to be honest. $8.53. Not sure what circulating supplies. I take it it's a new project, so we'll have a look at it in a second. What's Explorer on? So it's an ERC20 token, 4,100 holders, 100 million supply, so that's not too bad. Fully diluted market cap is the entire supply is worth how much is valued, so it's 850 million. What I do not know is how many is in circulation. If we look at the holders, wow. See, to me, that is a massive red flag straight away. I don't know the full reasons, but 92 million, which is 92% of the entire supply held in one wallet. It's not the best, is it? Let's have a look what it is. It's got some big names and big partnerships here. What I'll have to do, I might have to do a separate video on this and have a look at the full tokenomics. I'm not too sure why the team hold that full amount. It might be for good reason. We do know that that RSR hold pretty much most of the supply, and I like that project. So yeah, 92% in one wallet is a bit crazy, isn't it? But it might be for a good reason. It might have something planned out. So I'm not going to speculate if it's a bad reason or not a minute. 9.2 million volume, which is not too much to be honest, where we're trading. Uniswap gate, so absolutely dog shit. Absolutely dog shit. Uniswap, it is what it is. It's a decent DEX, but it's high on fees, getting 9% of the volume. I don't know what this project is, so I'm not going to have a look into that, but what I'll do, let me just have a look on my, where's my charts up here, see what we got. Let's have a look at the dollar pair. Not much volume, not much. Oh, we've been trading for fucking 2 days, 5 days, whatever. I can't really do TA on that, to be honest. No, I can't do anything with that data. So, what else should I have a look at? Mark BTC. Can you take a look at Eurus? It's a low cap market DeFi token, working trading terminal with huge user base. It's a gem, just needs some love. They avoided doing a raise, playing it influencers. Yeah, to be honest, it is a good way of not doing a raise and not doing an ICO, because then you do not have investors straight from the get-go wanting to worry about where their assets are and what they're doing with them. But let's have a look at that one. It's Eurus. Again, I've never heard of that one, to be honest. Is it on CoinMarketCap? How new is it? There we go. $17.30, down 13% on today's trading. Quite a low supply, about 470,000. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned Tenset. I'll have a look at Tenset in a minute. Eurus, so where we're trading this asset. Uniswap and Bilaxy. What is it? It's an ERC20 token. Yep. Not much value to it really, is there? 1 million euros. I'm always quite skeptical about projects that have a really, really low supply, just because I feel like they do that on purpose to try and make it pump harder. because tokenomics, if it's lower supply, you would expect more per asset. But like I say, I don't know the full ins and outs of projects. Let's have a look at holders here. 22% of the entire supply in the Eurus developers wallet, and then you have Uniswap and then 2 other exchanges there. Let's have a look at some price action on that one. I don't know how long this has been going. Yeah, we've got a little bit more data here. We can do something with that. So let's just have a look at a 4-hour time frame. So this was trading down at $12 around a week ago. We've had a little bit of selling pressure. So if you just put the fib on from the bottom to the top, we are coming down to that 618 level now. So if you're looking for potential buys on this, that is the level there, $15.65. I think that could be a nice area for you to target. So yeah, that is buys there. I'm not going to do any full in-depth analysis project because it's something I've not heard of before, and I'd rather do that on a dedicated video when I can do some more in-depth research on that. So that's that, mate. I'll just... What's that, Jupiter? I've never even heard of Jupiter, mate. Loads of comments flying in here. Welcome to everybody. If you are new to this channel, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. H-bar, I'll tell you what I'm going to have a look at. I'll have a look at Tenset while I'm here. I know there's quite a lot of people interested in Tenset. I did a couple of videos on Tenset, and it's been doing very, very well. I mean, instantly listed on Uniswap, the team managed to put $1 million worth of ETH in and $1 million worth of Tenset tokens. So that has created that base level around here. And then we saw that massive rise. I mean, we did shoot up to $4.35. And it looks like we're getting a bit of profit taking, but it seems to have bounced off. If we just look at that entire move, if we just put a fib on, you could say we hit these highs, we retraced to this level here. And so from that move there, oh, that Fibonacci is absolutely horrible. Let me just edit that. Here's one colour. Let's choose greener. No background. Flip numbers to the right. There you go. That's how you set a Fibonacci up. So that's the entire move there. We have done a 78% retracement. If I'm ever looking to buy a project and it's done quite a significant retracement, this is the key level to buy, and the 618 level. So they are 2 levels which you should, if you were looking to buy around here and you think, right, this looks a bit toppy and we were getting selling pressure, you would have put the fib on and you would have looked at these 2 levels here, and these are the buy zones. What you can't do, you cannot set any buys levels currently because it's only on Uniswap. So we're waiting for that centralized exchange listing, which hopefully will come soon, because I think currently with the fees, cutting a lot of people out. People can't all lump in $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 in one asset. Some people start off low with $50, $60, and if the fees on Uniswap are $50, $60 as well, then some people just can't afford it. So we need that centralized exchange to come on board, and I think that will inevitably help Tenset grow at some stage. But we are picking up off this level. You can look at the next key levels to aim for. Is $3. It's on that 50% Fibonacci level, and then we can really look at some other key levels further up. I think $5 will happen at some stage this month, and then we can really start to look at some higher targets from there. But currently, if you're looking to buy, I think this is a level at 270. And depends if we come back down to here again at 225. But this is the level here. If you're looking to buy, I would top up there. Thoughts on Fetch.ai. Let me just have a quick look at Fetch.ai. Oh, that's FET. I've seen quite a lot of people talking about FET before. Currently 61 cent. Let's just have a look at some of tokenomics before I do some price analysis. 1.15 billion supply. Market cap pretty much $500 million. Let's look at all-time highs before we move into some analysis. 87 cents. 7 days ago, we are down 30% from high. So let's have a look at, is it on TradingView? Yes, it is. Oh, it's trading on Binance as well. So let's have a look at this asset before. I've never done any price analysis on this. How much data have we got? Goes all the way back to March 2019. Wow, that's got a fair old chunk of data. As you can see, these are the new highs here. So let's just mark it up. There we go. So that was high at 87 cents. We're having a bit of retracement now, but let's just drop to a daily and we'll be able to see that better. So let's have a look at this entire move. So this is the start of a move. As you can see, we hit those highs, we retraced, bang, straight back up. So let's have a look at some buy levels here. Currently sat at the 382 level. We have wicked right down, but it is starting to recover a bit there. As you can see, this 50% retracement level has been tapped a few times as well. So if you're looking for buys, that is your level, and then this is your level here. You've got two levels at 52.5 cent and 44 cent, and then the first key levels to break through the all-time highs at 87, and then you can really start to looking at $1. I think $1, once that level gets broke, it should come fairly quick. If you're looking to take profit though, I've said this a few times in my videos, people, for example, buy an asset at, I don't know, 20 or 30 cent, and they think, right, I'm going to take profit at $1. Do not set your sell orders at $1. Set them around 99 cent, because whales will always front run you and get some big orders in there and swoop up before you even get a chance of your little $5 bag. How's the graph looking? Hi, a few people have mentioned graph. I've got OIN on me, I'll have a look at that second. The graph. I'm holding some graph. Not a huge amount, but... Oh, so this is a setup I've had before. And this is still in play, to be honest. This is looking good. We did that 61% retracement. As you can see, I set this fib up probably about a week ago, and we was trading up here. And I did say this was the level to buy, and we have popped back up, currently hanging around this 50% retracement level. We could, if the market does get a further shakedown, we could come back and pick some other orders up here at 138. If you're looking at the MACD down here, it looks like we're just about to tick in some bearish territory. So we could get a little bit of selling pressure and come back down to these levels. So if you're looking to buy, I think that the main level to buy is 134. All the way up to this level here at 164. So orders within around the area could be quite good. So yeah, that's the graph. Do you want to have a look at that in a BTC pair? I know some people do trade in BTC. I think the same scenario here. Right now we've actually done a 78% retracement. So I think if you're looking to buy anything on GRT, anywhere around 2,000, well, 3,000 sats all the way down to 2,400 could be some good levels. What about CHILIZ? Eric, I've covered CHILIZ right at the beginning of the video, so once I've ended this stream, you'll be able to watch it. It's the second project I covered, I think. Let's have a look at OIN. Let me just have a look. I don't know what project it is, to be honest. OIN Finance. I'm sick of seeing these .finance coins, to be honest. There's thousands of them now. Is it an ERC20? Not many holders. 2,200 holders. That is not many at all. 35% of the total amount held in the contract address, is it? Yeah, and around there. So that's one holder there, just holding 35%. Bitmax is a fairly decent exchange to get onto for a low cap. Where's this been? Let's have a look where we're trading. Yeah, there's some horrendous exchanges there, to be honest. I don't think there's going to be even any price data really for me to check, but I'll have a quick look. I'll look at a dollar pair. I've got quite a bit of data there, that's enough for me. Let's have a look at the daily time frame. Presume that's the all-time highs at 110. What's that there at 113? What were the all-time highs? $136 was the all-time high, so that's not on the chart. Unless it were that wick up there. Yeah, that's for wick. So that's the all-time highs up there. We've done quite a big retracement. And now we're on the up, but we've done quite a big retracement there. If you look at that entire move, if we just take it from, let's say, the bottom there up to the top, we've done a 61% retracement. We're closed below it a few times, but it's pushing on now. If you're looking to buy it, when you're looking to get into some further orders placed, you can look at this entire move here. So you look, we've come down and wicked to that 618 level there too, pretty much a T. So that is a buy zone there. If you're looking to buy, you may just have missed it, but 57 cent there is a good level to buy. Zilliqa, you've mentioned hot and dot about 30 times there, mate. Okay, I'll look at dot. I'm not looking at hot though, but I'll have a look at dot. Stop sending that message. Where's dot? Dot USDT. Right, what's going on here? This is the daily time frame. Still got a Fibonacci set up. I did some price analysis on dot the other day. We was pushing up here. I put this fib on, and then I looked for some buys, and I thought, right, where can we place some orders? 382, 0.5, 618. We've hit both of those areas already. You could call that a 50% retracement of that entire move. We did pretty much go from 24th of March at $27 all the way up to those new all-time highs at $46, and we have retraced it. We're looking like it. We're going to push up to $50. That is my first target. That were even my price prediction. I did a price prediction video in like January or December, something like that, and I thought, well, this is going to go to $50 because I bought in at about $3. Still holding, staking at minute on my ledger. But $50 is looking like a very easy target, and I might have to redo that video. But if you're looking to buy this level here, I think $37 and $34 could be some good areas for you to buy. What did you just cover a Tomatang? EQL. Let's have a gander at that. What's going on here? 365 million tokens. I'm taking it's in the RC20. No, it's not. It's a Binance, so it's a BSC chain asset. Where we're trading. Just Binance DEX. Not much of an area to trade in, really, is it? I'm not going to see EQL. Let's have a look if we're on here. EQL. Let's look at the. Yeah, we'll have a look at the dollar pair. That's got a lot of trading on there. 2nd of February 2018. I think that's the asset. Yeah, it is. Them wicks are absolutely crazy. Let's have a look at this. I think that price action must be invalid. So this is on a good push. If you look at that as an entire move. Price range from, let's take this bottom here, up to the top. 590% increase since 13th of March. So that's like 3.5 weeks, and it's done quite a significant rise there. If you're looking to buy though, mate, and you're wanting to place some fresh orders, you can look at the entire move from, we'll take the bottom there, up to the top. As you can see, we have hit those highs at 0.0050. If we do retrace, I think this is a level to buy. At 0.003, and then you have this 618 level at 0.002. Yeah, I've already covered CHILIZ. What was said about Christmas? Nothing, mate. Well, let's just have a look back on trading view. We'll cover a few more projects. Myth. What are we going to cover? So we're going to cover VeChain because that's been on an astronomical rise recently. I'm holding VeChain. I'm holding quite a nice chunk. My first target has been absolutely smash or push it up there. My next target, by the way, is 15 cent. I think that will come very, very soon, to be honest. But let's have a look at this move. Look at that. If you zoom right out on the weekly time frame, it looks ridiculous. Look at that for an absolute monster move. Been all the way up to, let's get a dot line, 12 cent, which is massive. I'm holding a fair old chunk of this, so hopefully we can start to push on soon. But let's have a look at this move. We'll analyse this move here. If you're looking for buys, so we'll take it from the bottom, which was 8.6 cent, up to that top. We have come down. Look at that. It's like magic. It happens every time. 61% retracement, 9.9 cent. I think that's still the level to buy. If we do not start to push on, this is the level for you to buy. So if you're looking to buy, that is the area at 9.9. To be honest, I think 10 cent is pretty much a nice level for you to buy. It's a psychological level of support. So I think if we do push down there, you have to be a bit worried and look at these levels. But currently it's doing good. We're only a wick down here, scooped at loads of order and it's popping back up. First level, breaking 4-time highs, and then we have 15 cent is my first major target on there. I'm not sure which one that is, to be honest, Raf. I've not even kept up to date with much crypto recently. I've been doing an house up, so I've not really had much time on here. There are 8 dips in a week nowadays. Well, keep buying 8 times, mate. Depends what your assets are. I mean, I personally, I've not been buying my dip recently because I bought majority of my crypto back in October and I've just been holding. If you're new to the game or if you wanted to top up, then every dip is an opportunity. Look at on the right hand side here, everything's red. So this is when you should be buying. Do not be selling when anything's in the red, because that's when you lose, and that's when the bigger holders make the majority of their money. The whales dump it, you shit your pants and sell it, and then that's how they make the money, because they're getting cheaper. So just don't worry about it. If you're just looking at MACD here, by the way, on VeChain, whenever I'm looking to potentially buy an asset or even going along, I'm monitor this MACD. As you can see, that first red ticker, and we've got a crossover and moving averages here. So that, to me, is going to be bearish for at least another day. So you could scoop some orders up down at that 618 level. Let's have a look at Harmony 1. I've done a few videos on Harmony 1 recently. This is another case of people shitting their pants as well. That's a lovely, lovely 4-hour candle there. Bang, straight up. So let's have a look at this. It is getting quite a bit of a major sell-off, and that's the same as CHILIZ, to be honest. If you look at CHILIZ there, look at that. That's had a major sell-off as well. It's created some new all-time highs, and profit taking has happened. So it's nothing to worry about. All it is people taking profit. So if you're looking to buy, I think this level at 618 still could be on the horizon. But if you're looking at a MACD, it has just ticked bullish, so chances are we might start pushing up. RSI around mid-ground, so it doesn't know what it wants to do at a minute. But that was a big buy there. I think that was a nice buy, to be honest, at 11 cent. That would have been quite a substantial order, and it's pushing on now. That's currently rejected off that 382 level. If you look there, we've had 3 spikes into that area. So we have rejected off that. If we reject a 4th time, or even a 5th time, it's going to keep getting worse and worse, and we're going to start coming down to this level. But I think 13.5 cent would be a nice area for you to place some buy orders down there. Kyling. Is Kyling even trading yet? Ryan Finners. Yeah, I'll do a Reef. Let's have a look at Reef. I think Reef is my only asset that's in my red, in an investment perspective, which is a bit fucking annoying. Press the wrong button. Sorry, red line, I'll get rid of that. Let's just zoom right out into a daily, see what's going on. Remember, this is a new asset, and it's had a lot of FUD with it, which most of that FUD is a load of bollocks. I'm holding this, not a massive amount, but I'm holding a good amount in case it does fly. I quite like what a project doing. They've got a lot of partnerships with projects, so things are looking good. Testnet has commenced, I think, or it's commencing soon. So that's another thing to look forward to. To be honest, it's not doing much. I mean, if you look at this entire area, you could call it just a consolidation. We did hit those all-time highs, retraced. We hit some highs there, retraced. So it's quite boring. You could consider this range bound now within this area. So if you're looking to buy, I'm not even going to put a fib on this, to be honest. I think anywhere within reason around here would be a good buy. The lowest I think we could potentially go, if we ever do, is that level. I think that would be the base, but I can't see us going down there, to be honest. Could get a wick down like this. So if you're looking to scoop up some orders, I mean, it's a nasty level to look at, 2.5 cent. But you never know. But personally, I'm bullish on this asset. I think it's looking good. I think we can really start to create some new all-time highs soon. Once the market has stopped the shakeout, everything's even going more ready at a minute. So, yeah, that's it's looking alright at a minute, to be honest. Yeah, most coins are discounted to this price, mate, to be honest. Engine. Engine, again, one of these new projects. Well, I won't say new, but it's a project that's been absolutely flying recently. So yeah, let's have a look. Engine, again, this looks like it's pretty much consolidating, moving around this area. But if you're looking for buys, I'm going to drop into a lower time frame. Let me just go back a second, actually. Yeah, bearish phase on my MACD. RSI around mid-ground, so that's okay at a minute. I think you could say that this dump is pretty much over with for Engine. And we've had a nice 4-hour candle there, look at that. Within that consolidation area. Let's just have a look though. Let's have a look at this entire move from this level. If we look at that bottom there, from bottom to top, we have done a 50% retracement all the way down here, failed to close below it, and it's pushed up every time. As you can see, we hit that 236 level, come back down, and then pop back up at that 50% retracement level. So if you're looking to buy, I think you might get some orders filled at $2 on the nose. If we do come back down to, I think it's going to be a nice level of support. What do you think about Tron TRX? The Tron network, to be honest, is quite good. It's cheap, but Justin Sun, nope. Tenset, yeah, I've covered Tenset, mate. Yeah, I'm not going to cover Tron because I never invest in it. I don't like it, to be honest. ADA. What's going on here? I'll cover ADA and one more project and I'll wrap this stream up. Move it all time high up there. Let's go back to a daily. As you can see, not much going on here. So if you're looking for buys, as you can see, we've already done this 61% here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wicks within around that area. And then we have popped back up. Things are looking good, to be honest. We've not closed any candles below that 618 level. If we did close some levels below there, I would start to be worried and look at buys down at 86 cents. But things are looking good, to be honest. On the lower time frames, I'm guessing on the 4 hour. Yeah, not much going on there either. If you're looking to buy, I'd place some orders pretty much on this level here at $1.11, $1.12. But it's not much going on at the minute. And within terms of ADA, it's quiet. I think we had that massive parabolic run. A lot of people are taking profit, and I think that's the same across a lot of projects. Operation Crypto, are you a millionaire? No, I'm not, unfortunately. Hopefully, once this bull runs over, I might be. Yeah, so that's going to do it for today's stream. Just a quick stream there to jump on and talk about my top 3 projects and some projects which other people are interested in. So thanks for you all tuning in. If you're not already, then subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and I'll catch you next time.